There's a civil war going on inside of you. You have a team of superheroes inside of you. Sometimes they work together, sometimes it's like a civil war. Here's how to make peace with yourself. Hey, I'm Sherman and welcome to Geek Psychology, where today we're using the lessons from geek and gaming culture to help us play life better. So these parts of yourself are your emotions and your thoughts and your ideas and experiences, and they all work together to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. But sometimes they can be at odds with each other, and that's when things go wrong. You might feel like your head is telling you something and that you're not ready for something or that you shouldn't do it, but then your heart is saying something else entirely. So part of you wants to do one thing and another part of you wants to do the opposite or something else. We all have these parts inside of us that feud. They work together as well, or they're afraid, they avoid things, they puff up. Like, I can do this. And if one of those superheroes or characters is invaded, which is invaded by fear, anger, sadness, or trauma, as Gordon Emerson calls it, then no matter what we do on the outside, working out, eating, or trying to be kind, or whatever it is, we still feel like something is wrong inside. And we all know that feeling when you're playing a game or you're watching a movie and you get so invested in the character that you feel like you are that character. I assume we all know that. Maybe it's just something that I experience. Maybe it's a part of me that just does that. But I think you can vibe with this. So this is what happens on the inside when one of us becomes executive, meaning that the neural pathways become activated together and you kind of log on to one of these parts. We start to blend with that character and then we think that we are them. I am depressed versus I have a part of me that is depressing myself. My anxiety doesn't let me sleep at night versus I have a part that becomes active at night that is overthinking and unhelpful when I'm trying to go to sleep. Don't say my anxiety because it's not a thing. It's a series of actions and thoughts and internal experiences and states that are a process that lead you to experience what you are calling anxiety. So what should you do about this? Well, here are 3 basic steps that you can do to understand these parts of yourself and work better with them. Number 1, name the character. This helps to create a sense of separation between you and the part. So for example, the blob is back. So after you've attached a name to it, you've given it a name, you've asked it its name, what is this part of me that always does this? What is it called? What does it want to be called? Okay, get a name for it. Then number 2, get to know the character. Talk to the character. Have a conversation with this part of yourself. What does this part want? What are its goals? What does it do? What does it want to do? Why does it do what it does? What are the positive intentions for you? So for example, the blob, that was the character name. The blob is just trying to protect me from getting hurt by staying in my comfort zone and not messing up like that time that I did in elementary school. So talk to it like you would talk to anybody else, right? Be honest, be open, be caring, and honestly offer to help it. Imagine giving it whatever resources it needs, whether it's confidence or self-esteem or even a hug. And I know that can be difficult sometimes. It's hard to feel love and care and compassion for a part of you that you don't like, right? But once you can open up and you can have that compassion for these parts of yourself and for other people in the real world, life gets so much better. Okay, so number 3, thank it for its intention. Whatever that is, it's got a positive intention. Keep that in mind. And as Annie Lala said, give it a gold watch for its service. Okay, and then let it know that its methods are no longer helpful for your goals and that you actually want to take a different approach. So for example, thank you, the blob, for protecting me all this time. It must have been really hard and a lot of work for you to do, but I'm 38 now and I can handle this on my own. I've lived through a lot and I'm not that scared child anymore. Again, let it know that you're grateful for what it did in the past, but now it's time to, let it go, right? It's time to go do a more fulfilling job. Give it a vacation. Let it rest up or something like that. Send it to the beach, let it go get healed up or something. And let the part of you that this video helped give it a thumbs up and a subscribe so you get more content like this in the future. And if you really want me to help you run this process with you and help you create a crew, a fellowship of parts working together to create powerful change, then go to schedule.geekpsychology.com and see if we're a good fit for each other, and then you can work with me and I'll help you create a better life for yourself. All right? Good luck, have fun. Peace.
Meow.
It's the obligatory cat meow.
I should face this way.
That's weird. And not messing up like that time that I did in elementary school. Did I say elementary school?